Hey guys, before I start this video, I just want to address this little button that's hanging on by a thread. I look cute today. However, it rained. If you could see anywhere in my peripheral on the windows, you can tell that it has rained. But it was very hot today, and it was very much so hot yesterday. And it was so hot yesterday, like, I don't even know how I was outside. Like, this heat in the Carolinas is something else. But, I don't want to get off topic because I always get off topic. And, yeah, I just decided to, like, take time for myself and was like, girl, continue doing your videos. Like, don't stop. Like, so here I am. It's so loud. Today's Saturday. I keep looking at my lashes because I can't believe I got lashes on, but I'm so overwhelmed. And I can't compare or describe it to anything else because I don't know, like, what this feeling is. Like, I know I gotta do something and I have to do some things, but like this energy that I'm in is like I'm doing it, like, but because you know how you get to a point where you get like a cycle, like you get fed up and you're like I'm gonna do this, whatever this thing is. Your thing is different from my thing, but like I have been trying so hard to stay focused and like out of my emotions and not take things so personally, but it's like, for me, I can't move forward unless I make sense of what I've gone through. And I often find myself like finding more than one reason as to why certain things have to happen or why certain things have happened. And I find myself thinking, like, if I could just get out of my own head, like get out of, I don't know what it is. Like, I'm just calling it a stink, but I'm not angry. I'm just so tired of repeating this step that I have been making, that the unknown, which usually causes me to have a lot of fear, is starting to look more intriguing. Like, I find myself enjoying the little things, like, and I've always been one to really enjoy the little things. There's always people who kind of like make me out to be like this person, and then like when I hear how people perceive me, it kind of surprises me and kind of makes me gasp a little bit because I'm so simple. Like, yeah, I like, my head looks so round. But yeah, I like the glamorous stuff in life. But when I think back to, and I think I said this before, I don't know if I posted this, but I know I've said it in the video that I've made. Maybe I didn't post it because it's a part of my confessions videos that I've been piling up. But when I think back to the most like detrimental times in my life, like where I didn't know whether I was coming or going, and I just, all I could do was just like dream of being where I am. All I had was clothes. All I had was clothes, hair, and hustle. Like, that was my cycle. Like, I was so tired of working. Like, you know, you go through these phases of getting tired of certain things you get tired of. I was so tired of working for somebody else, and I would always tell God, like, because I don't ever know. Like, you know, I just speak how I feel, and then things just happen, and then I connect them, and then they make sense. Like, that's really kind of like how I live my life. I always go off of like feeling. Like, I remember quitting my job from a feeling, from an urge, and then it just so happened that, you know, just coincidences always coincide with, you know, the decisions and the choices and stuff that I make. But I never forget that I would get so tired of working, because I used to live at my job. Like, I would always miss all the holidays, and I would miss like birthdays and like graduations, because I worked 12-hour shifts. And it's so crazy, y'all, because when I was working these crazy graveyard shifts, I wasn't getting time and a half. I don't even think I had benefits. Like, I was just working. Like, I was dealing with so much stuff that if I took time to think about it, I probably wouldn't be where I am today. Like, I literally had to keep pushing. And if it looked like I'm getting emotional in this video, I am, and I really am. Like, really trying to hold back tears. Not even because of my makeup, but I'm all cried out. I even wrote a song called All Cried Out. Like, and it's just so crazy, because I'm just like so talented. And I feel like the more and more I get worked up, the more and more I produce, and like I show myself like different talents and stuff that I have. So I feel like that's why I have like kind of like this obsession with being hurt and pain, because I always get to produce like the most passionate, beautiful things from my pain. And it's just always pushed me. Like, it's not, I don't know why I'm this way, or I don't know how I became this way, but I just had to fight so hard, you know. And I know I'm nowhere near, well, I don't know, but I feel like I'm nowhere near where I want to be. But what I pray for, I do have it. And I just be wanting to show God that, like, I am grateful for what I have, and I'm grateful for the people that he's putting me around and surrounding me with, y'all, I swear. But sometimes I find myself like getting flashbacks and having memories. Like, I have a lot of good fond memories with my family. I'm trying to like rock my tears, because I really don't want to mess my makeup up. I have really good fond memories with my family, but I also remember like how much I had to suffer. Like, you know, damn. I also remember how much I had to suffer, like how many birthday parties and like stuff that I missed. Like I was like such an awkward dater. Like, anybody that I dated in the past, like, everything always had to be like perfect. Like, and if it wasn't perfect, I couldn't deal with it. I only knew my definition of love, or what I saw, and I think that's everybody. But the stuff that I experienced, like, in my last relationship, it made me so appreciative for like all the relationships before. Like, the only thing that I can say that I didn't have as much, or nearly none of, because they didn't last that long, was like financial things. I'm not even gonna say stability, because in this relationship, like, I wasn't really stable. Like, and this is stuff that I be wanting to talk about on my channel, y'all. Like, but it's like so embarrassing at the same time. Like, when I find myself thinking about things that I've gone through, and like the way people look at me, like, and what's forcing me to like face myself and like really do the work and want to change, is my nieces. Like, I thank God that he has blessed me with nieces. Like, I've always loved little girls growing up. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I never had my own little girls, little Barbie dolls and stuff. And I know I'm talking like a little girl, you know. My language that I'm using is really figurative, but it's also right on point. I got sisters. I got everything I always asked for. Like, you know what I'm saying? So now it's time for me to do the big part. And I just gotta, like, I'm not going to say get rid, but I have to handle something, and I don't know how to do it. Like, I've never not known how to do something, you know, because sometimes when you handle certain situations, like, you can handle them, like, when you feel a certain emotion, like when you feel anger, you feel sadness, you feel like happy or you feel something. But for this particular situation, I literally feel nothing. And it's so weird because I try to make myself feel, but I can't. Like, have you ever exerted every emotion in a situation, and now I'm not gonna say at the end because I don't know if this is the end, but you get to a point when you just feel like nothing. Like, you just want to do what you want to do, and that's it. Like, I'm really not a problematic person. I'm really not a person that people have to worry about. Like, I really don't ask for much. I really don't ask for what I'm worth because I can get it. Even though I have to work hard, I work hard. And it just makes me, I'm not going to say upset, but sometimes I be like feeling some type of way towards God. Like, why am I not fulfilled? Like, I'm not saying that I'm not appreciative and or happy of my life, but why didn't you bless me? Or how do I know if and when you'll bless me with people that compliment my life? Like, I just feel like my past life was preparing me for this life. And it's like really not no obstacles in my way. Like, I'm not dealing with what I was dealing with before, where these things were just so far out of my reach. Like, now they're tangible. Now I can grasp them. But now I have to dig into a certain part of myself, a different part of myself that I've never been or digged in before. And I have to keep pushing. And I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I feel like I'm getting a little bit nervous because I don't know what that is. Like, I don't know what I need. I don't know. And I said I wasn't gonna cry, but this is the first time I need my mom. And I'm realizing it because the other day I was talking to somebody who's very near and dear to me, and she was talking about an incident that she had with her daughter. Well, her daughter just broke down and was like, "Mommy, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I just need a break. I just, And she was able to be there for her. So, like, in the midst of me experiencing that, I didn't feel anything. But now that I am coming to terms, like, now that I have time to focus on myself, this is why I like being by myself and being to myself and being alone, because I get to digest how I feel. A lot of the time when I don't respond to people, I don't talk to people, I don't want to be around people, people always thought or think that I'm being funny, or I don't know what they think. I don't really care, but I know that I need to do that because it's healthy for me to take time for myself, because I need to know and become more aware of what I feel. And I'm so hard on that. I even was like that when people were alive, my family, my mother and my loved ones was alive, because I was misunderstood by them. But now it's different because it's just the knowing that these people are not here. And like, guys, I swear to God, some days I get up and like I go to work doing whatever I do. I go outside. I do my daily routine. I do stuff that I'm supposed to do. And sometimes I just don't want to do it. Like, now that I don't have what I had, right? I'm wishing I could do things that I could have done when I had it, and I don't have it. And I'm feeling this way because something is about to happen. Big, like good for me. And I'm getting nervous. Like, that's what these are the feelings that I guess I would have before I was aware of them, when change and things were about to happen, before good things happen. And I feel like now that I've been through so much, I'm more aware. It's like it's like an animal, like, right? This is how I feel. When a lion is in the jungle and they can like sense their prey, like they can feel it, even though they don't see it. They can sense like vulnerability, like a meek animal that they can like capture and eat and have for dinner, prey, lunch, whatever. I don't feel like it, and I don't feel like that, but I'm using this as a comparison to what I'm feeling and saying. That's how I feel. Like usually, like when a new talent was discovered, or a venture was made, or like idea was thought of, like anything, there will always be these moments that happen before these things took place, and I never got to enjoy that moment. You get what I'm saying? Like, but now that I guess I'm more seasoned, I'm aware now, and it's like all I have to do is keep doing what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and not stopping. It matters how much, but not really, because my goal has been for discipline, to be disciplined and consistent. And I can only do that when I'm by myself, and I can only add people back into it once I got that going at a momentum. A lot of people, I'm not even gonna say a lot of people, because a lot of people who really know me or got to know me or been around me and could articulate that, they know that, you know. And sometimes I have to be told that I need to step out a little bit, because I am like a hermit. Like literally I will live in hermit mode. But which leads me to tell you guys about my 6-month I'm not gonna say hiatus, because I'm still gonna be posting, but I'm going hard. Like, and it's starting off at 6 months, but if this goes well, which I plan, I know that it will, I have to speak this into existence, I'm gonna carry it out for a year. Like, I just want to do great things, and I'm just tired of waiting for people. I'm tired of waiting to be understood. I'm tired of waiting for results. I've been waiting a long time. And I feel like this place that I'm at, God didn't put me here to be waiting on nobody. And I'm saying that with the intent of, you can take it however you want. Because I know what's best for me. I know what I need to do. I know how I need to. I'm the only one that knows. You know, you get talking to you red, blue, purple, orange, green in the face, and people will nod and listen and all of that. But when it gets down to the get down, words are not going with me to this next destination. It's nothing but action Jackson. I heard that from like one of my favorite people ever on the planet. Like, but and I keep getting reminders of them, like on a day-to-day basis. I miss when you lose people, I mean valuable people, like everybody is not a loss, but when you lose people who just made you feel a certain way, they can't be replaced. They just can't be replaced. And I don't know if I'm in awe or I don't know what this is, but I'm really thinking. I'm thinking about things that I want and things that I can't live without, things that I need, things that complete me, things that make me laugh. I'm thinking what it all means to me and how I'm going to make it into something beautiful. And I just have to record myself in this moment, because I look too dang beautiful to not record myself on this day. Excuse me, guys. I'm just missing my family. I'm missing freedom, the freedom I never had. And I know that it's all within my grasp, and I know that it's coming. And I just pray to God to keep my heart upright, and I pray for him to keep my mind sound. And I just pray, because I already know better is coming. Like, I was so depressed. Like, I went through I'm not even gonna call it unnecessary, because it was necessary, but I went through so much. Like, I would never want the things that I went through to happen to nobody that I love or care about or anything, you know. So this next step, and I'm gonna have to create another YouTube channel where I only talk about these particular things on there, because I'm organizing my brain, guys. And right now I already have my Uber YouTube channel. I'm really just trying to get them all created, because you gotta come up with the passwords and then the backup email to get the password. If you're like, it's a whole process to begin a process, within a process to create a process. That's 4 processes, and I have to process them with a sound mind. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to carry positive energy through all my channels, and apply them in a way that is informative, but also a relief for me to just let loose and be myself at the same time, and just live my life. I'm currently thinking about getting another phone. This one is strictly for content, the newest iPhone, of course, and get rid of like probably my oldest one. I don't know. Been thinking about it. I've been with Verizon for almost 3 years, so they're giving me like a lot of perks and deals. I've been paying my bill all this time. Yeah, I better give me something. No, just kidding. But I'm just ready to get organized. Like, I'm really feeling iffy about where I live. Like, I don't know if I want to stay there or go, or if I'm right in the right place. I don't know, but it's time for me to stay. I always live in fight or flight mode. Like, and I pray somebody out there, whoever watched me and know that I'm being me, please pray for me. Like, I don't got nobody. Both my grandmas dead. I ain't got nobody praying for me. A Kendrick lie. I know I'm a straight Kendrick fan. Like, for real, Gemini's, for real. But I don't know. I think I just need to talk every day. But the problem is, like, maybe it would just motivate me to just do myself up, do myself decent. This is me. Like, I'm not going to lie. This woman that I'm looking at in this camera right now, like, I'm really like, wow, like, where have you been? I'm not going to lie. Because sometimes, like, a lot of time, I just don't care. Like, I have nobody to impress. I have nobody to compete with. Like, like, my best buddy is, like, gone. Like, and I know I need to move on and make friends and do stuff, but it's just like the anxiety from people, the way that they are. Like, I mean, yes, I have the learning, the training that was practiced and stuff like that, but it still hurts. Like, and yes, I have discernment, but my heart is so big that I can know that people are just not for me and still give into their ways. So, like, I just talk to myself and I stay to myself, because I know I will always make excuses for somebody's ignorance or BS, or, like, and I need to get tougher. And lead by example. So maybe this is the next challenge for me, is to get myself out there. I'm living in one of the most coolest cities where there's like always so much stuff going on, but I stay isolated to myself. It's not that I can't. It's not that I'm really going through any financial hardships, other than letting people get in the way that I should not let get in the way, and letting things get in the way that I should not. But it's just like, whenever I feel like the going is getting good, something always happens. Like, I don't always look or think like that, but it does usually happen. And it may not be that big or it may not be that small, but it bothers me. So I'm constantly, every day, learning and growing. And I just need to take a chill pill and, like, breathe. Just seriously. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm being still. I'm being still. And I'm just trying to organize. Like, y'all, I'm saying something without saying too much, because it's not the time to speak on what I'm going through, because I'm not going to say level-headed, because I'm level-headed, and I'm pretty sure of what could be, but I'm not, like, I haven't figured the whole thing out. I just feel like I wanted to share this emotion, because I wanted to know if anybody out there relates. Anybody out there who are like popular loners, like people who really stick to themselves. Like, I think about the people that I have bonded with, and on many occasions, I didn't forget about anybody who showed me that loyalty is royalty. Like, I didn't forget about that. Like, and I struggle with that. I struggle with knowing, like, you know how you come across a person and you know that they are authentic, you know what you know, and then you come across other people and it's like their quality is like so and then like they still get to taint up your space and like basically practice on you and like try to fool you, but you already here with it. And it's just like, you don't care if they know that you're here with it, but it's just like, it's so daunting to be around people who really just want to waste your time. Like, even if they say they don't want to waste your time, they are wasting your time, because what you are worth, and I'm saying this to myself as I'm saying it to this camera, because it needs to be said, but because what you are worth is way more than they can even grasp to understand. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of time when a person that don't really want to push themselves to grow, they stagnate you. They stagnate you just for allowing you to deal with them, knowing that they're not where they need to be in order for you to prosper. Like, I don't know what's the problem with people nowadays, and I may be getting off subject and I may be just getting right on point, but it's like men nowadays just are people in general. They just feel like women are not the prize anymore. Like, we are life creators. We give birth. Like, guys, I'm gonna tell y'all something that I probably would never even say on camera, but it's like, I'm not a mom yet, but I have a motherly spirit, and I think so much about my child. Like, even though that motherfucker is not here, doesn't exist yet, they exist to me. Like, every decision that I do or don't make at the time that I do or don't make it, it affects me. Like, and the effect is based off how it affects me. So it's very important who I have around me and who I do not have around me, because they're slowing up the process of my little one. I'm not just gonna be one of these people that just say, fuck it, let me just do it, because that's not for me. Like, I get like this tight, knotty feeling that I have a calling and I have a person. You know, like, I just gotta get the ball rolling in order for stuff to happen. I don't know. I just feel like that. I can't fight the feeling. I don't know what it is. But I just want to make sure that before that moment comes, I'm in the best place, shape, mentally, spiritually, financially, physically, before they get here. Like, and that's no lie, y'all. All these sicknesses and stuff that runs in my family and mental health and all that, it's real. So, like, I don't play about around my seed. Like, I'm kind of bummed out because all my friends, like, majority of all my friends from, like, school and, like, my childhood, they already have children. So I was like, damn, our kids is gonna be in two different spaces and two different places. And it's gonna be so weird because we're the same age, but our kids is gonna be different ages. I just can't do that. Like, I don't think that was meant for me. Like, I don't even know, y'all. I'm thinking about having my own children and adopting. Like, I feel like I could make somebody else's child happy in my presence and being their mom. Like, I just feel like that. I feel like it's enough for me to go around, and I feel like I would love them the same. I don't know. I always felt like I was some sort of orphan, even though I have had my parents in my life. I just always felt misunderstood. But I don't want to just start being spaced out talking about anything, guys. I just needed to unclog myself for a little second, and I feel like I did that. I'm going to be posting more content, guys, but I really am getting in my grind mode. So I don't really know which direction I'm going to go in, but I know I'm going to keep posting about things that's on my mind. They won't be videos like this. I feel like this is sort of like a confessional, and me just trying to show off the fact that I have makeup and stuff and I look cute. But I really am going to, I probably already am in my tribe. I don't know, but I'm just gonna embrace myself more. Like, And that's one of the hardest things that it is for me to do, because I've been like picked on and bullied and just ridiculed and lied on my whole entire life. So now that I'm out here with all this freedom, it just feels good, but it's such a foreign feeling. And I'm tired of being interrupted, and I don't want to be mean. I want to be soft, guys. Like, I was raised rough, but I started off a little munchkin, and I was always like really, really sweet and sensitive, and I could just remember myself. Like, I don't know how far you can remember yourself being a child, but I think I can remember back to when I was like 5. And from then, like, my spirit then, like, I feel like I'm that same person. I'm just protecting her. And I feel like I'm getting so frustrated. Maybe this is my download. I'm getting so frustrated because I want her to come out. Somebody needs to protect her, and I'm done with it being me. But it just can't be anybody. Like, I don't know. Ladies, stop forcing yourself to be in relationships and just doing stuff carelessly, because it's worth the wait. I'm saying this, and I don't even know what the future has planned for me, but I know I'm not going to go with things and do things if my heart and my gut is not in it. Nobody should do that. That's stupidity. But yeah, like, I want to stay like this. And it's so weird because she meeting me seldomly pops up, and then like things happen to where things get disrupted and she disappears. And I hate that for me. Like, I hate that for me. I don't hate things, but I hate that for me. Like, I get compliments and stuff from people, men and women, and it's just like, dang, I wish I could see what you see. I wish I could feel what you feel. Like, I just feel so empty. Like, I don't have a desire to be appealing. Like, it happens before, like, a split moment, split second, I don't care no more. And I know I can't go back, but maybe I do, just for a moment. Maybe I need to find a new bliss. Gosh, I was so happy. All that chaos. It's crazy. But I don't know, maybe this is the after effect. I just have to find peace again, and doing something that I love. But this is me. I was hardened for so long. You ever become so like afraid of something that like you're afraid and you can see it coming because you're smart like that, and like it actually starts to happen, and then like you realize that nobody is coming to save you. So even though you're afraid and you're putting on this brave attire, which I like to call God's armor, you actually believe it, and you take on that energy, that spirit, and it gets you through. And then you look back and you be like, wow, I did that. I just want to let you guys know in advance, like, anything that I talk about on this channel that I've been through, like, I've been through it. Please don't try to lessen my experience or my feelings just because you are not ready to face yourself. But it just takes a certain type of vulnerability, and I'm not really there yet. And my acceptance. But I feel like once I'm able to talk about everything without feeling guilt and shame, yeah. But I think I need to go in this 6-month discipline situation. I need to meet my goals. I need to do the things that I need to do. And then I'll feel comfortable soaking in that. Because I'm not going to say it's embarrassment that I feel. I don't feel embarrassment. That used to be my number one thing, but I think, and it's not regret, I think it's sadness. And how so many people prey on people like the person that I was before I became aware. And I think it's a sense of sadness and like protectiveness. Because I finally understand a mother's love, or an additional part of a mother's love. And it's like you're so adamant about being the way you are with your child because you don't want nobody to hurt them. And the sad part about it is that you know that they have to experience their own version of the pain that you've experienced in order for them to grow. And as bad as you want them to grow and know the things that you know and become aware, you don't want to lose that person, you know? So it's like, my mom is always on my mind. Always on my mind. Like, I can tell you so many stories, like, all different too. Like, I have had that many experiences with a person that I can remember that stick out. So I just feel like, if it's possible, this is gonna be my prayer on camera, but I pray that when God sends my person in my life that's for me, they make me think of my mother. Like, they make me think of the good part, because it was good and bad in our relationship, but I feel like it was used as like a guide to help me. I feel like my mom did a lot of things, like, lesson-wise, trying to teach me, because she just thought of so many things. And it makes me emotional and cry because I know that I'm going to be that same type of parent. I'm already like that with my friends and their kids and, you know, just people that I love. So I could just imagine. I get so emotional when I think about that part of my life because I just want everything to be perfect. And I know that nothing is perfect, but if there's something that I can, like, make perfect or close to, it would be that. And I wouldn't want nobody to come in between that. Like, I would want to look at the person that made me a mom and be so proud, like, and happy. Like, I would want to feel every feeling. I would want to feel vulnerable, like, and not have to worry about it. Like, people are so cruel that when you actually let down your guard, and I'm crying because it was a time when I just didn't want to be here. I was just like treated, I felt so bad. Like, I can't even, I can't even believe I came out of something like that. But I would feel so bad. And then I would think about the people that I would see that was depressed and I didn't think it was a real thing. Like, my nana. And then like, after going through my own experience, it kind of made me despise the men in my family, in my life, for hurting people that I love, like the way that I love them. And I feel like that's another reason why I stay away, because I don't want to say nothing or act a certain way, but I also want to be able to, like, tap into that and just have these discussions, because I need this in order for me to move on. And I need to address them, but it's just like, it's so deep. And it's like, I don't want to have these moments and not capture them. Like, but it's that in that part of the, I feel like I'm coming to my conclusion closer and closer the longer I record. But it's just so much stuff that be on my mind. And a decision has to be made. So, as far as where I go, and I'm there. Like, I'm tired of repeating the same things over and over again. I'm tired. And I know I said I'm all cried out, but those are different tears. The cried out that I'm crying out about is the senseless tears of the being let down and when are things gonna change. Like, I'm out of that. I'm over that. These tears are for the things that's to come and things that this is my revelation. So there is a difference. You know how people have sad tears, happy tears, heartbreak tears. It's all different types. But I'm all cried out in the sense of, you know, I got to get this out because I'm knowing. And that's the thing about growing up. Like, once you know better, like, once you understand things, you can't cry anymore. But these tears are coming from things that I don't quite understand, but I know I'm about to mess around and find out. So it's just like, I don't know. But y'all, I've been talking on this camera for 40 minutes and just like, I don't know why I'm so emotional. My menstrual cycle is on. So yes, the believe what you know about a woman or what people tell you about a woman to be true. Because I'm usually like, I don't cry. Like, I might shed a tear, but this, I don't do this. Like, only when Mother Nature has arrived. But y'all, I'm about to go back to work. And that's it. I just wanted to talk to y'all. See y'all later. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Leave a comment on this video only if you want to. There is no obligations. You guys, by the time I do my 500 subscribers video, I'm gonna be at 600 because the likes is just, the subscribes is just going up and up, and I'm so appreciative of everything. But guys, just bear with me. I'm going through a growing pain right now, and I don't know how to describe it, and I don't know what to do, but I still want to continue on this journey. So just pray for me. Pray for me. I'm praying for you. I pray for everybody that comes to my mind whenever they come to my mind. So with that being said, y'all have a good night. I'm tired already from crying. Bye.